We go west for grade 1. Here's the field for the Clement Hirsch. These are fillies and mares going a mile and a 16th on the main track out at Del Mar, and you had Unique Bella. Wherever she shows up, she's always going to take almost all of the money. She goes off at odds of 1 to 10 here in this spot, and the question again, really, there's nothing for her to prove at this point. It's just more a matter of, okay, you're the best horse in the race, go out there and get the job done. Things got a little bit closer, I think, than some people thought they were going to, myself included. Here's the stretch run, the Clement Hirsch.
Second spot is Uvetzi. They turn for home. Unique Bella still loping. Gets a tap on the shoulder now to pick it up. And let's see, Unique Bella striding home. La Force is now coming to make a race of it on the outside. Unique Bella, La Force is closing in on the center of the track. Unique Bella, La Force coming at her now. Unique Bella will win. Unique Bella 1.5 a length. La Force second. Then Bernina Star, Uvetzi and Shenandoah.
Unique Bella, she gets the job done at odds of 1 to 10. She prevails over La Force, who again, La Force continues to take steps forward. She runs a game second here at odds of 8 to 1, and then Bernina Star runs third. Valuable grade 1 placing at odds of 18 to 1. Let's take a look at Unique Bella's horse card. She is 9 of 12 lifetime, 11 times in the exacta from 12 lifetime starts, over $1.2 million in career earnings. Owned by Don Alberto Stable, trained by Jerry Hollendorfer, bred by Brushwood Stable in Pennsylvania. Ridden to victory by Mike Smith, and you see that pedigree at the bottom of the horse card. She's by Tappet, out of an unbridled song mare named Unrivaled Belle, who did some good things in her own right. Now, the first things first, Unique Bella had a little bit of a shoe issue. There are plenty of photos out there on the internet that you can find that would, corroborate that story. I suppose this is an interesting spot because she only prevailed by a half length. But, to be fair, Mike Smith never asked her to run a step, so how could you expect her to win by a million? But at the same time, it still leaves a little bit of a question for me anyway. What's her distance? And what is she? We've heard for so many times, so long, that she is going to be better with additional distance. The longer they go, the better, because she's built like a brick you-know-what house. Well, I didn't really believe that to begin with, and now I'm believing that less and less. We've seen so often that these big, giant, hulking horses, they're actually better going a little bit shorter. And it's a generalization. I get it. There are plenty of giant horses that did well going long. But it's like anything else. You think about it from a build of a sprinter, a human sprinter, as opposed to the build of a human long-distance runner. Usually the long-distance runners are much thinner and they're more slight of frame. And the sprinters are much bulkier and thicker, and they can, run fast. Really, when you look at Unique Bella, if she's built like that, why wouldn't she be better off sprinting? And when you see the way that she runs, at least here it looked like she kind of relaxed a little bit, which is really for the first time in her career, because she doesn't really relax. And I say that. She still went 46-4 for a half, but that's because she's naturally talented. I'm not convinced that longer is better for her. And when you look and see how this distaff division is shaping up, like an absolute war, whether it's her, it's Elate, it's Monomoy Girl, it's Wonder Godot, it's Red Ruby, it's Abel Tasman. I mean, you can keep going on and on and on. I'm sure I'm forgetting some names at this point. If they all show up, and Unique Bella, what are we looking at here? Is this a situation where, realistically, with her running style, shipping, and I'm even going to put the shipping piece away for now, her running style against better horses at 9 furlongs, I'm not convinced it's going to work. And you have to wonder. I'm sure the connections are going to point to that race. But I do wonder if, in the back of their mind, if they're even questioning it a little bit too. And is she better off going 7/8? Is she better off sprinting? Especially in a division like that where it doesn't look like... Look, she was an odds-on favorite almost last year in the filly and mare sprint. She just went unbelievably fast early. If you can get her to just kind of... If you can get her to relax a little, which maybe that's what she did here in this spot, I still think the sprint might be better off for her, the filly and mare sprint. There's really not a heck of a lot else to add. She was supposed to win this race. It's a grade 1, I know, but she was just better than these horses. And sure, the final margin may have only been a half length. I personally think it was a comfortable half length, but I'm still thinking long-term with her. What is her game? I understand a lot of people think it's route. I think it actually might be shorter, going one turn. I would love to see her in the filly and mare sprint again this year as opposed to the distaff, because that distaff is just going to be an absolute war. And if you're looking to try to maximize your opportunity to win, I think they're going to be better off trying to win the filly and mare sprint as opposed to a race like the Breeders' Cup Distaff. But we'll find out in time. Nonetheless, Unique Bella, she adds another Grade 1 to her resume. She wins the Clement Hirsch out at Del Mar on Sunday afternoon.